Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of the BRAINSTORM podcast. I'm here with my friend Gus. Say hello, Gus.
Hello.
And today we're going to talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah.
Gus, would you like anything? Whoa. Would you like to tell us anything?
I just like to say the reason why I haven't really been doing anything is because I had the flu last week, like all of last week,
No,
and
that's
so
true.
I was planning on doing something with you, but
Yeah.
couldn't because I was really sick.
So today, real quick to start off this podcast, anything other than the flu behind the scenes have you been doing, working on, or whatever?
Oh,
Like,
I haven't really been working on anything. I was just saying, that I had the flu. That's it.
yeah, have you, done anything video game related?
Um, yeah, I'm, starting to get a lot of crown wins with Fortnite.
Nice, nice.
I
Getting better
think
at
I'm at
Fortnite.
I think I'm at 26 now.
26 wins. That's pretty good. Whatever it was in the last podcast, it's probably more than that now because 26. It's
Yeah.
more than I have, I can guarantee it.
Last
um,
podcast is 16. I think.
16. So you've won 10 games since the last podcast.
Yeah, there was
Wow.
one day. There was one day where I was going off, dude. I think I got like 5 wins that day.
5 wins is crazy. Well, that's nice. Good for you.
Mhm.
Anything behind the scenes for me? I don't really. I'm not gonna say what it is and what I'm getting this thing for, but I'm getting surgery on Friday. This is news to you, by the way, guys. Don't worry, it's not
Mm,
anything important, like a life or death situation. It's just I'll be
yeah.
awake for the entire time. It's gonna rearrange something, and it's gonna be like, okay, go home. I might be out of school for a day, or have a uh, I guess not really cast, but bandage. But yeah, that's pretty much all behind the scenes for me that I have to say.
Uh,
Um,
Also, update on the whole scenario with
yeah.
what name did I use him for him?
Hold on. Pausing the plug.
So, update on the hockey team. I ended up beating Fred. That's not his
Nice,
real name. Yeah, I ended up beating him. So, I find,
nice.
dude, our team has been doing so good. There's like 3 teams left.
Congrats.
And our first loss was today. Basically, on our tournament, you can lose 2 times before you actually lose.
Yeah.
And we lost for our first time, while the other teams had already lost once. So
It's pretty
basically,
good.
whoever loses tomorrow actually loses. So I'm really hoping I don't lose.
Let's hope that you win. By the time this podcast comes out, it will probably be tomorrow, which is Thursday the 13th. So,
Yeah.
thank God it's not Friday the 13th. Are you off of school on Friday, by the way?
No, it's Monday for me.
I'm off of school on Friday and Monday because Valentine's Day. Anyway. Um uh yeah, let's just I don't know what that was. Let's just hope that you win because that would
Yeah.
be great for you and
Oh yeah,
everybody
another
rooting for you
update.
guys. Mhm.
So basically, at my school,
Yeah.
at around every January or so,
Mhm.
we do this Steam challenge. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what Steam is, but
It's like there's probably, I mean, some people watch my videos from Australia. What?
Yeah.
It's STEAM and STEM, right?
Yeah, I think they're both the same.
STEM is an acronym for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It's an umbrella for a term that's related to technical disciplines. It's basically like for
And the A is art. A is art,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
yeah. A is art. It's like a group project kind of thing that you do with other people. It's weird to explain. I used to do them a lot. We don't really do them in my school district. But yeah, it's like creativity projects.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But anyways, the my STEM is finally like basically we do it every January and it's like it lasts for around 2 months. And
Mhm.
so it's due on Friday, I think.
On Friday.
But but basically it gives you a bunch of choices on the activities.
Yeah.
And the one I chose was Maker Tank, which is basically just Shark Tank.
Oh, that sounds
Um,
fun.
and what I built is this thing that I'm basically gonna kind of pitch it to you. It's
Mhm.
called the multi-chip clip.
Well, that's a
Basically,
good name.
yeah, basically it's just three it's three chip clips glued together. Um,
Mm.
but basically it just helps you for holding your bags, like your chip bags, so
You
that
know, that sounds like a good idea. A multi-chip.
yeah, and
That's a
I'm
weird.
gonna be honest. I'm
You
gonna
should
be
just call it
honest.
the MCC multi-chip clip. That
Yeah.
if that's an acronym for anything bad, I'm terribly sorry.
I'm gonna be honest, Dexter. Oh,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be honest. I I started working on it this Monday.
This Monday?
We had
When
a
when
month.
did you start it?
They started it a month ago.
Oh my god, Gus.
Dude, I forgot about it, and then I finally remembered when I had the flu.
Well, at least you're like, oh gosh, multi-chip clip, got it.
Yeah, it helps that it was easy to make, and
Yeah, you just glued three chip clips together.
yeah,
Do people know what chip clips are? I just
I'm
realized
pretty,
it's
I'm
the.
pretty sure we do.
I feel like we're making our audience seem stupid. A chip clip is the clip that clips onto your chip bags to make them close, instead
Yeah,
of you
like the
having to like,
party-sized
yeah, the
ones,
party
not
sized
the.
chip. You just clip them onto a bag when they're folded over, and then you chip a clip. You clip uh you clip a clip onto the chip bag, and then it holds it folded. Anyway, yeah, multi chip clip.
So that like the chips don't go stale.
Yeah, yeah, and they don't get all over the place when you try to grab them.
Yeah.
Um, for me, sorry, were you done talking?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I
Okay,
was just saying that.
sounds very rude in retrospect, but for me, behind the scenes recently, other than the surgery, I have. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, let me pause. Sorry, technical difficulties. I thought I paused the podcast, but I did never pause the podcast.
Well,
Other than my surgery, behind the scenes for me, I've been working on two group projects for subjects in middle school at the same time, by the way.
no.
Yeah, one is for history and the other is for this thing called AVID. It's advancement via
Yeah, I know what it
individual.
is.
You know what AVID is? You have AVID at your schools?
Yeah, we have Avid. I don't take them, but I know what
Oh
it
my
is.
gosh, I didn't realize other districts had AVID. AVID, for the people that don't know, it's advancement via individual dedication, I think. and it's like college readiness and stuff. I took it because I had to take it to do orchestra, and I wanted to do
Uh,
orchestra. But
yeah.
it's not a bad class, but it's more focused on like getting you ready for like if you're ever failing a subject, then you probably need tutorials. So we do a lot of like fake tutorial stuff on that and Socratic seminars. I don't know what those are. Uh, well, I know what they are, but I don't know how to explain that. They're like anyway, college readiness.
Yeah.
I'm rambling, but I have one for Avid. You have to like make a thing off of a leader. You have to make a presentation off of a leader, PowerPoint. Um,
Oh.
and then I have one for history. It's you pick a Civil War battle, and then you have to do one off the Civil War battle.
Oh, we're both learning about Civil War. Cool.
Yeah, we're probably. I mean, we're in the same grade. Plus we're in Texas together. Don't say where,
Yeah.
but we're in Texas together. So we both take Texas history. You take honors Texas history, or do you just take Texas history?
Honors. Yeah. Honors. I think
Yeah,
I don't mean to like brag here or anything, but I think I'm honors in all my classes.
I am too. So there's no bragging for you there,
Okay.
buddy. No, I wouldn't be surprised that we're in the same. You're in Unit 7, right?
I'm in 7. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised because it's just February. Most schools do the same curriculum here in Texas. I mean, in the region of Texas we're in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have two. Well, I've already done them. I've already presented them and stuff, but I've had two presentations in the past week, like since Monday. And
Wow.
we're recording this on a Wednesday. And I presented both of them yesterday.
Uh,
So Tuesday.
um, Also, I think this will make more sense.
Mhm.
The reason why um it's like the reason why I didn't work on the STEAM projects sooner is because we have a choice to work alone,
Mhm.
and whenever it happened, that was the time whenever Fred
Yeah,
became
Fred.
my whenever I didn't like Fred anymore,
Yeah.
and um I just decided to work alone, which
Yeah,
is
makes sense.
I probably should have worked in a team, but
I
because they would push me, but I didn't.
I'm not gonna. This is not me bragging or anything, but I did all of the slides for my history project in a group of three. And they didn't even
Wow.
research anything. I prefer to work alone whenever I can. It's just a thing. I'm not an introvert. Whoa. I'm not an introvert. I just don't, prefer
Yeah,
working with other
same.
people. I like getting my own things like done as quick as possible or at my own pace. So it's more easy for me to just do it by myself. And I think
Yeah,
I work
same.
pretty efficiently by my own rather than in a group. Like most group projects, they just let me do it because I like to. like
Yeah,
like if we're gonna do the thing, just let me do it because then we'll just do it. We'll get an easy 100 and do it faster. So.
yeah. Um, yeah, I just prefer to work alone because I mean, like, boys our age are, let's just say, crazy,
Yeah, yeah,
and then like sometimes I work with girls, but like most of the time I just like to work alone.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I at this age, girls are more like chill than guys are. That
Yeah.
may change in the future. I don't know what the future has though. So,
Honest.
but all the girls at my school are like really. They're not quiet, but they're quiet. You know.
Yeah, no, that's not for my school.
Oh
There are
God.
some there are some big troublemakers that are girls. It's.
You go to
I mean, they're.
Jackson, right? Oh, sorry.
Don't
You go
talk.
to let's censor it again. You go to that school, right?
Yeah, I go to that school. But there's also some boy troublemakers, but like some of them are girls, and
Mm-hmm.
some I hate.
You know there,
Not saying
yeah, there is some girls at my school that are like troublemakers, but that's mainly because they want to try and be cool, and that's probably the same reason for like other like girls at your school. They want to be cool, so they get in
yeah,
trouble. But it's not the same at my school. Weirdly enough, people at my school are like way more like I guess not privileged, but more behaved than other schools in my opinion. Like the schools I've been to, like even that one school that me and you went to,
yeah,
it people are well behaved here than they were at that school. Like it's weird.
yeah. I've Here's the thing that my parents say are different about other schools. There's like no fight at this place.
There's never been a single fight at my school except I think we talked about this on the last podcast. There was one single fight. We might have not talked about this, but there was one single fight because these two girls were like, we want to try and be cool, and then they just like one girl was like, this is kind of boring, and then the other girl sucker punched her in the face. She's like, yeah, but they weren't trying
Yeah,
to hurt
no,
each other in the first place.
I know I know that we did not talk about that in the podcast
Yeah,
because if we did, I would remember.
yeah. I don't remember things. I have
That
very
sounds
bad short-term memory.
ridiculous. There was
I could
I
I could
think there
see,
was
yeah.
one fight at my school, but like it wasn't really a fight, you know? Like
Yeah.
if a couple more minutes had gone on, I'm sure it would have actually become a fight. But it's that it was that spark, you know? I don't
Yeah,
know
well, they're
how else
like
to
they're
say it.
like, bro, stop, and then they both like yelled at each other, and then they're like, you know what,
Like
just stop. Like, they just stopped it
yeah.
entirely.
Yeah.
Or teachers got involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um but yeah.
Well, let's continue down the list that we did not have in the last podcast. Don't go watch it. Actually, we did have in the last podcast. Go watch it. um, um, a lot of this stuff is very controversial. What is Google making me do? Meditations, comedy, travel, local news. Has there been any local
Yeah.
news that we should talk about?
Okay, so one, I don't watch the news, and two, even if I did, I really would not want to.
Yeah. Event planning advice. Advice to all the people out there.
Uh,
Yeah, anyway, that's my advice. Psychology, pop culture commentary, what? Commentary?
how?
Pop culture commentary? Excuse me, we're kids, buddy. Music. Do you have any music related things going on?
I mean, I'm in band.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm in
I'm
orchestra.
actually I do have something. Again, this is bad. I haven't been on task, dude. We have solos for like UIL,
We
and
do too. Yeah, we have to do solos.
I haven't been practicing at all.
I'm not gonna say if I've been practicing or not, Dad. Anyway.
But yeah, I'm kind of cooked
No,
because
I've been practicing, but
it's in 2.5 weeks.
you got this. You know what? Practice as much as you can within the next 2 weeks, and I can almost
Yeah, but
guarantee you'll get it.
Here's the thing.
Mm.
They expect us to be done by next week.
Do you have your instrument with you right now, Gus?
Yeah.
Okay, well, practice as much as you can.
Yeah,
Cause
no, I'm not doing that. I barely got any sleep last night.
luckily, I have at my school I have like a lounge period, so we can get as much work done and as much like practicing on our instrument as we can.
You're
Uh,
lucky, dude.
yeah, yeah, I don't, yeah, I guess I am. But I like to practice during lounge period because it's just if I don't want to go home and do homework and stuff instead of doing my chores and then getting straight on video games, because that's what I like
Yeah.
to do. Don't judge me. Then
No,
I
that's
would like to
literally
get them
what I
done
do.
while I'm at school when they were assigned. So,
Yeah, I literally do that, and that's why I fall behind.
yeah. And teachers expect us to have, work done and like to have us on task. So,
Yeah.
if that's what they
I
want.
mean,
That's what I'll do.
my grade my grades are high, so like it's not like I'm like grasping onto like a C minus or anything.
Yeah, I am a B honor roll, so I will admit
Same.
it's probably working.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Um I thought of something about school.
What?
So basically, I'm not sure if I've ever told you this before, but my science teacher,
Mhm.
I for some reasons I don't like him, but for most reasons, but like for sometimes I actually really like him.
Mhm.
So basically, the reason why I don't like him is because he assigns homework every week
Yeah.
that requires way too much work.
Yeah.
Because basically, he gives you 10 words, like sciencey words,
Mhm.
and you have to Google and write a definition for them.
Yeah.
You have to draw a picture of them, and you
Oh,
have
okay.
to color them
Mhm.
all in 1 week.
All in 1 week?
Yep, every week.
That's not too bad. That's not. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm not bragging when I say this. That's not nearly as bad as my school when they assign homework. When they
I don't.
rarely assign homework, it's like some like 9 paragraph essay that I have to do, where it's
Oh,
like
I don't think
describe the skeletal features of the human body in 9 paragraphs in an essay that's well written, and you're expected to do like do the you gotta color code it for like this is not even English class. You gotta color code it for like all the things that you have to write down, and it's like come on, dude. This isn't English. This is science.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest here, Dexter.
Mhm.
I've had to do one essay in all of middle school.
I've had to do 9.
Oh,
No. Wait, hold
jeez, man.
on. Not 9. Not 9. I've had to do 12? Yeah, 12.
I'm sorry. And the one essay I'm doing is like it's it's like multiple days. Like we've been working at it for like a month. So
The essay I'm doing in class right now, we've been working on it for a day and I'm already finished.
wow.
And
Um
I have to do an introduction paragraph with like your thesis, your hook, and everything, and then 3 body paragraphs and a conclusion.
yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, just we do it in under 1 day. Like we're expected to do
Um
it in a class period and color coded.
wow. So anyways, the science teacher
Mhm.
um has these things called captains. And this is
Yeah.
unique to him. Basically they just help out with like extra stuff.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the stuff he rewards you for being captain are insane. So
What does he reward
one,
you for doing? This is making me sound. Not making me sound. This is sounding scary, Gus.
No, he's not making us do it. He's rewarding us with a bunch of really good stuff.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing we have to do is we have to help out with like some small extra stuff. But the reward is insane.
What's the
So
reward?
he lets us at the end of the semester, he lets us make up a zero. 1 second, pause. Come in.
What were we talking about? This is like the third time we've paused.
I was talking about my science teacher's rewards.
Oh yeah, what are the rewards again?
So he lets you make up a zero, and if you don't have any zeros, then
I'm okay.
he like goes to all of your lowest assignment and
Yeah.
makes them a 100 until it adds up to 100 basically.
Huh.
So like if I had a 60 on one assignment and a 40 in another, he would make that 40 into a 100, and then he would make that 60 into a 100, and then he would stop. Like to where it all adds up to 100.
That's nice. That's lucky.
Yeah, and then also on the very last day of the semester,
Mm-hmm.
he gives a pizza party to only the captains.
To only the captains is crazy.
Yeah, it's Little Caesars. So it's like really good.
We have, it's kind of similar. We have a thing called PBIS. Do y'all have that?
No.
It's basically like a rewards thing. So like if you your teacher will reward you with like points and stuff if you do certain things in class that they ask you to do. I don't know. But
Oh, like a point system?
basically, yeah. And they give you
Yeah, we
points that you can redeem. And I redeemed a popcorn party, and we had a popcorn party and watched movies in Miss Smith's class today.
cool. We kind of have that basically. Like if a teacher can award you house points, it,
Mm-hmm.
it's basically Harry Potter, except instead of winning a cup, you get to go on a field trip.
Yeah. Wait, you get to go on a field trip?
Yeah, like a field trip, like strike reel or something.
That's freaking lucky. I don't have
Yep.
that. How much? Jeez, my throat. I need water. I'll go get some water later. Do you have any or have you had any field trips
Um. So, wait, like, are you saying at middle school or
at
like?
middle school? At middle school, not the field trips that in elementary. Have you had any field trips this year?
I've had one this year and I've had one last year,
I
and
already doubled you. I've had four
they're
field trips this year.
wow. They're both
not a
for
thing to one
band.
up you. What'd you say? Both for band? Band. I don't want to say it doesn't count. Do you mean like do you go to like a fun place afterwards or do you just go perform?
So one of them we no, both of them we went to like fun places.
Okay, that counts. That counts. I was gonna say
So
like
basically,
if it band field trip or you just go to like a concert and you perform and
no,
then
I
go
don't count
home.
that. I don't count that.
Yeah.
Um, basically, so one of them we did have to perform, but then we went to this place called it's a water park. I think it was called Splash Kingdom. I think that's what it was called.
Mhm.
But basically, it has. I mean, it has like a cool lazy river, but they went all out on the slides. Okay, there's
How?
one where what
Huh?
um there's one where it's kind of like you basically go down a slide, and then you know those big circles where it's like just open ended and
Oh
then
yeah, yeah,
full.
the toilet bowl.
Yeah, the toilet bowl, and then at the bottom you go to like a 5 foot drop. Like I'm not even
Yeah,
joking. And then another one is like straight down from like 50 feet high.
50
Like
feet is
it's
crazy, Gus.
insane.
I want to
Maybe
go to
not 50,
Splash Kingdom.
but
I want to go
but
to
like
Splash
it's
Kingdom.
really high. I'm not saying it's like SeaWorld high.
Mhm.
Not SeaWorld.
Uh,
What's that
it's not
place?
Cyril.
Uh,
I know what you're
Six
talking about.
Flags.
Six Flags, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the Six Flags water park. It's not that high, but it's
Mhm.
pretty high. Um, but uh, my favorite one
Mhm.
was they literally have you turning around like every second on the slide, and it's
Oh,
insane.
does it make you go dizzy?
It doesn't, but like you know how you're like on the walls for a couple of seconds
Mhm.
whenever you turn? Yeah, that happens, and it feels really good.
Huh. The
I don't know, it
most.
just kind of causes your adrenaline for a few seconds and then stops it, and then
Yeah.
it causes it again and then stops it.
Water parks. Speaking of water parks, the best water park I think I've ever been to is Kalahari in Austin. Or no, it's Round Rock, right out of Austin, Texas.
Ah,
Um, that place is
I don't think
crazy.
I've heard that one.
Yeah, I don't. Not a lot of people have heard of Kalahari. It's basically like a high end resort, but it's really fun. First of all, they have like mini roller coasters in the arcade, and there's a huge arcade, by the way. They have like a little food court inside the arcade. They have more things outside of the arcade, like more arcade things outside of the arcade. Then they have like a shopping center slash food court. Sorry, I just hit the mic. Shopping center slash food court in like the main lobby, and then there's upstairs where all the rooms are. Well,
Mm,
upstairs meaning the next
yeah.
9 floors, and
Wow.
we got a room on the ninth floor or the 10th floor. It's the top floor. We got a room on the top floor so we could see everything out of our window. For those who want to know, yes, the sunset was beautiful. But I think that's the best water park I've ever been to. They have like billions of slides. The biggest one goes around sorry, I just hit the mic again. Goes around the entire water park, and I went on it as one
Wow.
person. It was a 1 through 4 person thing. They encourage you to do 4 people with, a group, but you could also do it with
Okay.
one person. And I went one person around the entire water park, and it's like glass windows. You can see
Oh,
through like
that's
the entire thing,
cool.
and you go outside the water park, and you could see like the parking lot. It's so weird. But
Oh,
there's a toilet. Jeez, Texan accent.
toilet.
Toilet bowl where you like spin around, but it makes you like there's a jet that makes you spin too. So you spin around it
Oh.
while spinning in the thing. It's real fun.
My favorite water park, which it comes, which is the surprise to absolutely no one.
Hmm.
It's the SeaWorld. Why do we keep saying SeaWorld?
Six Flags.
Six Flags Water
I
Park.
know you
I
like SeaWorld, Gus, but
I keep getting. I don't know. I just keep thinking it's called SeaWorld.
yeah,
Um,
I get it.
but but that but Six Flags has this big water park,
Hmm.
and I swear their slides are so awesome. I really enjoyed it. Like I really did.
Yeah,
Um,
I love the
I
Six
think
Flags water park too. I
yeah.
I love Six Flags in general. Six Flags is great.
I'm not good with roller coasters.
I love the roller
Like
coasters. Roller coasters are great.
yeah, I'm just not good with roller coasters. I
Have you
don't
been
like
on?
that feeling
Did they
in
rename
your
it?
stomach where you fall, like where you're falling.
Oh, that's exactly what I was about to talk about. Nice segue, Gus. Do you? I don't know if they renamed it because I feel like I saw something about them renaming a popular roller coaster. But have you been on the Superman or is it the Batman?
I haven't been to Six Flags. I've only been to their water park.
You haven't been to Six Flags, Gus? Oh my God, go to Six
I,
Flags.
I'm just not good with roller coasters.
Yeah, I love the Superman. It's like a huge. Well, I think it's called Superman like Tower of Power or something. But
Mm.
it's like this huge tower and it lifts you up and then it makes you go down really fast and then it like curves around and then it flips you upside down for like half of the time. It's very fun.
Um, well, since we're talking about roller coasters, do you want to hear about the first time I ever actually experienced fear from a roller coaster?
When has it was it
And
recently?
it was you're never gonna believe this. And I'm not messing up this time. It was actually SeaWorld.
It was SeaWorld.
It
Roller coaster
was.
at SeaWorld.
There are like 3 roller coasters.
Are
And
there?
I
I don't
remember
remember seeing roller coasters at SeaWorld.
the one that terrified me. I remember its name. It was called the Electric Eel. And basically, I wish I could describe it to you with my hands, but I can't.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, you go up for like maybe a minute, and then you basically just go up and down for the whole time.
Yeah, one sec.
But
Sorry, Gus.
like
Sorry. Go ahead.
basically, you go up and down over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Um, after like going up a giant ramp for like a minute. And I swear, I was so terrified by it.
Okay, it sounds like you're over exaggerating this. How big was it really?
Um, I mean, it kind of went over the whole park. I
So
mean,
it's pretty medium sized, semi big. I can okay.
yeah, it's probably medium sized to you, but for me, it was really big.
Yeah.
Um,
For
yeah,
those who
it
don't, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. You go ahead.
it's a big step up from Yesterland Farm.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Those
agree. That would be a big
are
step
the
up.
only roller coasters I actually go on.
Yeah, but those are like no offense to you guys. Those are baby roller coasters.
Yeah, they are, and I know that, But
They're tiny.
yeah, yeah, they are. But those are the only roller coasters I actually go on that I'm not terrified.
Yeah,
Um,
speaking of roller coasters. Oh, sorry, what were you gonna say, Gus?
oh, that was it.
Oh, speaking of roller coasters, I think what was it, December? I got this game called Roller Coaster Tycoon 2.
Oh my god. Dude,
Do you know about it, Gus?
I love that game. I have
Oh
the
wait, no, no, no,
third
no, no, no,
one.
no, 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 not Roller Coaster Tycoon. Planet Coaster, Planet Coaster 2.
Oh,
I think it's from the same people that made Roller Coaster Tycoon, but
I
it's very
haven't
similar.
played Planet Tycoon, but I
Planet
have seen
Coaster.
videos on it.
I got
Like,
the Planet Coaster 2 and it's like a water park and roller coaster thing at the same time. It's very cool.
yeah, I've seen one of the YouTubers I watch.
Mhm.
He has like a really funny video on it, and so I imagine how chaotic that can be.
Mhm. Yeah,
Um,
it's fun because you can like design the park and then once you're done spending 9 hours designing the park and placing every object there is, you can finally like
yeah.
start the roller coasters and I one park I made a roller coaster go. It's like a train themed roller coaster. Go straight over the entrance, so people walk in the entrance and then just see a roller coaster go straight past them at like supersonic speeds, and like, I'm going home. But and then you can make like pools and stuff, and then there's these things called flumes that go into the pool. It's like water slides. It's a water slide that
Oh,
goes into the pool, but it's very fun. You would really like it, by the way, Gus.
I like Roller Coaster Tycoon, so I imagine liking that.
Yeah, let me see how much it is on Steam right now. Hold on.
While you look that up, I
Hmm.
might tell another story. Um, so this is a story about Six Flags Water Park. Again, I still don't remember the name, but
Whoa. Sorry. Go ahead. So restart that sentence.
I don't remember the name to the Six Flags Water Park, but it was at the Six Flags Water Park,
Hmm.
and I went on this water slide, and it looked like innocent, and
It looked innocent.
basically, yeah, it
Famous
looked
last words.
famous last word sounds about right. Um, and it kind of goes in like a U shape,
Hmm.
basically.
Yeah.
Like you go up from one end and then you go like to another.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm going up and I'm like, oh, this looks fun,
Yeah.
and I was with her with my mom, and she went to go get. Wait, I don't think this was. No, this wasn't Six Flags. This was Hawaiian Falls.
Wine
There's this
Falls.
other. Yeah, there's this other place called Hawaiian Falls.
I've been to Wine
Um,
Falls. Yeah.
but it's like this big U shape, and um, and so I go down it, and I'm like, oh, this look like I'm climbing up the stairs, and I'm like, wow, this looks really fun.
Yeah.
And so I go to the top, and
It's just a drop.
yeah, basically. And
Yeah.
by the time I realized it was the drop, I was already in the tube, and the lady pushing me down,
I'm like, wait.
and and this was like,
I feel like I've been
this
on the
is
exact same one you're talking about, Gus.
yeah, this is embarrassing. Okay, I um I was so terrified that I was kind of like pushing like my feet and stuff, and I was kind of basically being terrified.
Hmm.
In that chaos, my swimsuit started to
Oh
fall
my
off.
Gus.
I,
Did
and
your
so
swimsuit fall off, Gus?
it almost did. By the time I made it down, it was like maybe down to my waist. No, not my waist. But like, it was past everything. I'm just gonna say that.
Past
It,
everything. Yep. Yep.
and so I had to like cover myself, and
The
oh my
fact
god.
the fact in the image in my brain when you said my swim trunk started to fall off was just you splashing into a pool, and then like 2 seconds later a pair of swimsuits float up to the surface of the water.
It's not a pool. It's just a big U shape, and you go back and forth until you lose momentum.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
I feel like that's kind of worse though, because you could cover yourself with water, but like
Yeah.
the only water thing about it is like just some mild, like a drizzle, kind of just kind of pushing you slightly.
You know,
Most of it is gravity.
again, we live in Texas, here in Texas. I never really thought about this, but I don't know if people outside of Texas really do water parks because of the climate here. Because it's, for
Oh,
those of you who don't know what the hell Texas is, it's this hot place that you never want to go to. Anyways, continuing
yeah.
on. Yeah. This place, it got up to like, what was the high that was, like, it was record breaking last summer? Wasn't it
I
like
think it was like I think I remember it being like 107 or something.
it was either 107 or somewhere in 110. That's how hot it
Yeah.
gets down here. You hear, okay, I say that's how hot it gets down here. Look at California right now. I'm not even gonna say anything. Um,
Yeah.
and that's not even a thing to laugh about. I feel bad for the people
Yeah.
who've suffered from the Eaton and what Palisades fires.
Yeah.
My heart goes out to you guys. But yeah, we have tons of water parks down here in Texas, and I realize I've been to like I've at least been to over 100 water parks in my lifetime.
Really? I've only been to 4.
I've
Whetstone,
been to tons of water parks. I mean like
Whetstone.
returning to a certain water park too.
Oh, well then, yeah, hundreds of times,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, basically, I have a schedule for like every day of the week on during the summer,
Mhm.
and one of the days is water park day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, the four like different water parks I've been to are Wet Zone, Hawaiian Falls, Splash Kingdom, and Six Flags Water Park.
Ooh, wet zone is fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
Water parks. The main water parks I've been to Wet Zone, Hawaiian Falls. I've been to Hawaiian Falls. I got a summer pass for Hawaiian Falls.
cool.
Um, there was this place. I forget the name of it. Random water park, Six Flags water park. I've been to Great Wolf Lodge water park and Kalahari water park. That's 6 different water parks.
Wow.
Yeah, that I've been to, and they're all great. I love them all.
Yeah. Um. Oh shoot. I think this is a good time to wrap up the podcast because
Yeah,
my
I think
yeah.
so too. Well, I just been nice talking to you, Gus.
Yeah.
I have not realized it's already 6:50. So that is our time, everybody. Next time you guys will see me will be on the next video on this channel. I said it, Gus. I said it.
Yes.
But again, nice talking to you, Gus, and I will see you
Yeah.
guys in the next video. Goodbye.
Bye.